Hello, today your reading seems like this is a warning. I will pull a card soon, but right now, whether the warning is good or bad, it's kind of dependent on the person. I, but I do feel like it's more so a mixture of good and bad, and it's what you make out of it. You have a choice. Your first card is the Six of Autumn. Ooh, that glare. Let me. Yes, I can do. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. I'm going to pull one more before I start. Second card is the Nine of Winter. And it reads, unfounded fear, focus on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Okay, I'm understanding. I'm seeing what's happening. I feel like you are in a stage right now where it's time for you to repay a debt that you have. But it's more than you repaying a debt. I feel like you have a few things that you have to pay and work on right now. You're paying back people that you owe, whether it's for a car, for school, anything like that. Even if it's honestly borrowed money to invest in something. I feel like you've borrowed money to make an investment in your future and yourself. And now it's it's something that you did in the past. This wasn't like something new that you invested in. This was an old investment, and now you're repaying it back. And I think it has you worried. It has you worried in a sense that what you ended up investing in, I feel like is something business wise. It didn't work out. It did not go how you expected or wanted. And now you actually have a new focus that you have in mind, but you're afraid of putting into it like you did with your previous investment because what if it's a flop? What if it's a flop like before? This is where it comes in where this is like the good and bad warning. Um you need to repay your debt. That's something that's definitely okay. That's definitely you're gonna have to wait. I will let you out in a second. Um, this is something that's unquestionable. You have to repay that debt, but I feel like you do need to invest into this new endeavor. Things happen when it comes to investing in yourself and trying new things out. Sometimes things aren't going to work out. That's just part of life. With anything you try, anything you do, there are going to be times where things don't work out, where you lose some and you win some. And you're more worried about this because this affects you financially. But if you cannot stop focusing on the money aspect, I understand you have things that you need to pay, people you have to take care of, all of that. Sorry, my eyes keep shifting over to the cat, but um, I understand you have things that you have to take care of and pay for, but you also need to make sure you invest in yourself. Now, if this is like your last penny, don't do that. But I feel like you actually do have a way. You even have some savings. Not saying to take everything out of your savings, but keep in mind if you keep saving and doing nothing with it and just hoping for the best and just hoping, well, maybe one day it'll change. Maybe one day I'll get the money I need to move forward, to push on. Nothing will change. Nothing will change without sacrifice. So sometimes you make sacrifice. Just because you failed in something before, just because something didn't work out the way you wanted it to before, does not mean that you give up on it. Does not mean that you give up on your future endeavors thinking that, well, that means that I'm going to fail in this. No, these are two completely different things. But you have to make sure you go into it with a level head. It's a warning because you could go into this and do very well, but don't let your fear hold you back because of past, I won't even say past mistakes, past trial and error. You were trying something out, you were giving something a chance, and you just ended up finding out that it's just not it. It just wasn't for you. Don't let that hold you down and hold you back. If you do that, you will fuck yourself up. You will fuck yourself up. You just were trying something. It didn't work out, ended up not being something that you genuinely wanted. Any of that, that doesn't mean you stay in that mentality. Move forward. You found something new. Okay, go for it. Go for it. And if that doesn't work out, okay, you tried, you learn. But if you don't learn, if you don't go through these things, then nothing will ever change. Does it matter anymore? Do what feels good. But I feel like what you're going after right now is what you're meant for. You know, don't just go off of, I feel like with the past thing, it was more so a mentality of, I just think this is going to work. I think this is a good idea, which is nothing wrong with this, but you were going after it purely for the money aspect instead of, it can be about money too, but it also has to be something that you genuinely want, genuinely long for, genuinely not just have a gut feeling about, but have a feeling in your heart about it too. It needs to connect. It needs to all connect. You have to feel it in your mind, feel it in your heart, feel it in your gut, feel it in your soul. When all of that aligns up, it's for you. Go for it. If it's just one, if it's just if it's only coming from your heart, that's not enough. If it's only coming from your gut, that's not enough. It has to all align. So go for it. If it aligns, then it's for you. No matter what other people feel, if it aligns, it's for you. That was your reading. I hope that helped you in whatever way that I could. And have a nice one. Mwah.